Abba Kyari is getting bold, bold and bold. You can imagine, he says his arrest moved to extradite him to US to punish him because of his achievements and national honor. He didn't. At times, when you hear these people talk, you know that sense is really, really far away from them because of your achievements. That's why they want to extradite you. I don't understand. Just to punish you. Does that make sense? The suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari has claimed his current travail is as political undertones. The same person that told us that IPOB are behind his ordeal because of what he has done in Southeast. So they connived with people to make sure that they implicated him for drug-related cases. But you collected the money, he spent the money, he built houses, he shared billions of naira. Did he share with IPOB members? I don't understand. You collected it. You see that a sense is really, really far away from these people. When he was caught with a Hush Puppy, he said, "Oh, Hush Puppy just saw what I was putting on and he loved the dress." And he just said, "Oh, Oga, I love this dress." And he said, "Oh, I have tailor that sew the cloth for me." And he collected money from him and he helped him. And Abba Kyari, he transferred money to him. But he now came to collect the clothes by himself. You know, all those nonsense, rubbish talk. And you begin to wonder, how did this kind of person climb to that ladder of that position he was holding before he was suspended? You begin to wonder their IQ is something else. Kyari, in a counter affidavit deposed to by his younger brother Mohammed, prayed the federal high Abuja not to approve his extradition to the US to face trial over alleged involvement in a $1.1 million fraud coordinated by Ramon Abbas, aka Hush Puppy. In fresh processes filed before the court, the suspended police chief alleged that plans to send him to the United States for the prosecution were to punish him, particularly for the role he played in cracking down on criminal gangs while in active service. Okay, now you are not in active service. So what was your relationship with a Hush Puppy? So because of your achievements made you also to have relationship with a Hush Puppy as well. You had deal with him. The same thing you had deal with all these drug pushers. You yourself, are you not a criminal? So it's because of your achievements you have become to, and you started having a relationship and transacting business with them. Like I said, no sense. Kyari insisted that all the allegations pending against him are not extraditable offenses. Vanguard reports. Oh, okay. Of course, he knows that they are offense, but they are not enough to extradite him. But he has committed, at least he agreed to the fact that he committed those offense, but he's not up to what they would not be extraditing him. Like, seriously? Yeah, Nigeria now would they. I know as a fact that the specified offenses are of a political character and were in fact made for the purpose of prosecuting and punishing the respondent on account of his race. Hey, don't bring ethnicity into it. Nationality, and was not made in good faith nor in the interest of justice. The deponent averred. Kyari told the court that he is a highly decorated senior police officer who was already carrying out a sting investigation on Ramon Olorunwa Abbas or Abdurrahman Imram Juma, otherwise known as Hush Puppy, before he was framed up and arrested. A copy of the letter written by the respondents to the Interpol on January 28, 2020 and to the Inspector General of Police on March 3, 2020 in respect of the sting investigation being carried out by the respondents are herewith attached as exhibits 1A and 1B respectively. This was 5 months before the arrest of Rahman Abbas and others by the FBI. The request for the extradition is not supported by any document or verifiable evidence. The request is directed to undermine the crackdown on various crime gangs by the respondents in Nigeria and internationally and has political undertone. The request is for purpose of prosecuting or punishing the respondent on account of his defense for the country. The respondent is confronted with series of charges to break him down because of his achievements and various national honors. A copy of the charge framed against the respondent by the NDLA is here with attached as Exhibit 2. The offenses are trumped up and the respondent is seriously committed to defending himself. However, the Nigerian government, through the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, SAN, in its own affidavit, deposed to by one Bello Abubakar Shola Doye, said it had sufficient evidence to warrant Kyari's extradition to the US for trial. It told the court that the office of the AGF was in receipt of extradition requests via a diplomatic channel for the extradition of the respondent fugitive wanted to stand trial in the USA, that the AGF is satisfied that there is no bar to the extradition application, he said. The presiding judge, Justice Inyang Eku, adjourned the matter till Friday to enable the prosecution's lawyer, Pius Akuta, to respond to Kyari's preliminary objection against his planned extradition. The court said it would take both the objection and the substantive suit together while he was on suspension over his indictment for fraud by the US government last year. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency NDLA arrested him in February and subsequently charged him as 6 others, including 4 members of his former police units, with illegal dealing in cocaine. Both the criminal trial on narcotic offenses and extradition hearing are taking place separately before 2 judges of the Federal High Court in Abuja. Only in one is trying to justify because of his achievements. You can imagine nonsense talk. You can imagine rubbish talk. Which achievement is he talking about by kidnapping and killing countless Igbo youths that didn't even bail themselves with 2 million naira, or else you tag them IPOP or ESN and kill them? Imagine a super cop doing a photo shoot in a bush in Imo State. Why didn't you go to Sambisa Forest to face the real criminals and enemies of Nigeria? If you escape your extradition to America, you will never escape God's vengeance. For thousands of Igbos you killed and confiscated their properties, your repercussion may be through a strange sickness that you can never overcome and no doctor can heal you. Okay, you are suffering from self-deceit, Kyari. The masses were also deceived by your presence. But you see, God is a God of justice and will never allow his people to be deceived by those deceiving them for long. Based on that, he exposed you for all to see the true picture of yourself. What happened to you also happens to those women of God that live by the saying, follow my words and not my footsteps. Don't you ever forget that God can't be mocked. Enjoy your predicaments in peace and allow us be. Mbok, we good people of Nigerians love you so much and won't allow them to kill you in Kirikiri. You will serve in US. We love you. Bye. Our prophet Nnamdi Kanu told you that you will leave Southeast in shame, and the prophecy is already fulfilled. So guys, let's know your opinion on this. Thank you so much for always being there.